What a game by the Jacksonville Jaguars. They dominated on both sides of the ball, the offense and defense. The Jaguars come out with a win, 38-10, and is on top of their division at 2-1. What a game. Trayvon Walker should have had 3 sacks. And yes, I was watching the whole game. That man should have had 3 sacks. And he missed all 3. And I said in my halftime video that he is a dominant player. And he does need to work on some things. Trayvon Walker needs to work on his pass rushing craft. He needs to start working on more dominating moves to get to the quarterback besides the bull rush. Doug Penderson has this team playing hard with confidence, and this team loves and enjoys playing with each other. Trevor Lawrence played a heck of a game. The Chargers is supposed to have one of the best defenses in the NFL. And they got one of the best defenders in the league. Now, I can't think of his name right off the top of my head, but number 3 for the Chargers that they just gave a major extension to. He didn't hardly make no dominating plays on defense for the Chargers. The Jaguars is getting back to their old Jaguar defense. That is the type of Jaguars football that you want to watch, where they dominate on both sides of the ball and can't be stopped. What a hell of a game by the Jaguars. Justin Herbert couldn't hardly do nothing all day. The defense was in his face. They was getting pressure to him. He was underthrowing his receivers, throwing the ball too wide, and overthrowing receivers. And as far as Trevor Lawrence was on point. And give credit to Robertson and Etienne. Them boys ran that football. The Jaguars' offense, their offensive line was dominating the Chargers' defensive front. Of course, Bosa got hurt, and he was out the rest of the game. But still, Khalil Mack, one of the best pass rushers in the league, didn't even have a sack. The Jaguars' offensive line contained Khalil Mack. That is a type of Jaguars football I love watching. Can they continue this next weekend against the Philadelphia Eagles? Can that defense and that offense play like this and have that momentum next weekend? Y'all, I'm stoked. I'm excited. Doug Penderson is doing a heck of a job coaching this football team. And I will say it again, and I said it in my halftime video, Doug Penderson was the right man to hire for the Jaguars head coaching position. These players love playing for this coach, and you can tell. What a game by the Jaguars. You wouldn't expect to see the Jaguars come out and play the way they did in this ball game. And it was amazing to watch how they played the Chargers, who supposedly is supposed to have one of the best defenses in the league. Jaguars dominate the Chargers 38-10. The Chargers drove downfield right before the end of the game. Justin Herbert throws it to the receiver in the end zone, and he was out of bounds. Jaguars take over, kneel the ball, and win. This is the Jaguars team I love and enjoy to root for. Josh Allen, heck of a game. Trayvon Walker, heck of a game. Defensive line, heck of a game. Tyson Campbell. I'll mention that. Tyson Campbell. Second time. 2 games in a row, he lets the receiver score on him because he don't look for the ball. Not taking nothing away from him. I got you, buddy.
Thanks.
like I was saying, not taking nothing away from Tyson Campbell. He is a good cornerback. But does he need to be benched for a couple of games? All you got to do is turn your head and you could knock the ball away from the receiver. But you let this man catch the ball in the end zone for a touchdown because you don't look for the ball. Tyson Campbell needs to go back to the drawing board, and he needs to start working on his craft and learning how to cover receivers and look at the quarterback and the receiver and knock the ball away. Same thing he did against the Colts last weekend. Face guarding the receiver in the end zone. The receiver catches the ball for a touchdown. Does the same thing again today. He needs to start learning how to look for the ball. But overall, man, I enjoyed watching this game. This is a type of game that makes you to where you can't wait till Sunday to watch the Jaguars play, knowing that they could go out the following weekend and dominate and play the same way they did today against the Chargers. This is 2 games they've dominated now. Last weekend against the Colts, and now today, or this afternoon, against the Chargers. The offensive line protected Trevor Lawrence with ease. The Chargers didn't even have a sack the whole game. And every time they got pressure to Trevor Lawrence, that offensive line had opened up holes wide enough for Trevor Lawrence to run through and gain some yards. I'm gonna tell you, Philadelphia don't watch it. The Jaguars can come into their house next weekend and beat them too. What a game. I can't get over this. This is about the best game I've watched Jacksonville play in a long time. Maybe since Marcus Stroud played for the Jaguars, since Fred Taylor played with the Jaguars, since Mark Brunell played for the Jaguars. Can you imagine what Trevor Lawrence could do this year if Doug Penderson has him to keep playing the way he's been playing, there's no telling how far the Jaguars could go this year playing the way they've played right now. What a game, y'all. Y'all do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, share, and that thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. It supports my channel out. What a dominating football game the Jaguars played. Unbelievable. And I hope that they can keep this momentum going all season. They have the talent all over that field on both sides of the ball to keep this momentum up all year, all season. The Jaguars are going to come back home to Jacksonville happy, excited all the way home. They're going to enjoy their plane ride home back to Jacksonville. I wouldn't put it past them if these players are going to be dancing on the airplane on the way home. Whoo, how about them Jags? How about them Jaguars? And I'll tell you who needs to go ahead and give up football that plays for the Chargers, that the Chargers just picked up a couple weeks ago or last month. Sony Michel, you need to do like Todd Gurley and hang your football career up. You don't have it in you no more, brother. You don't have it in you no more. You're not the same running back you used to be. You drop a pass, you let a pass bounce off of your hands, and lo and behold, Devin Lloyd, the rookie for the Jaguars, intercepts it. The Jaguars are in first place in their division at 2-1. How about them Jags? I'm looking forward to next weekend. to watch them play against the Philadelphia Eagles. And I will be doing a preview video for that game Sunday morning. And yes, I'll be doing a halftime video for that game and an end game video for that game. I am so happy to see the Jaguars finally playing like a football team. They are a totally different team than last year when old Urban Cryer was there, and the year before that. Doug Penderson is going to be a heck of a coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He might not get them to the playoffs this year. He might not get them to the Super Bowl this year. But you give him a couple of years, and this team will be going to the playoffs and winning some playoff games, and maybe even making it all the way to the Super Bowl. How about them Jaguars? Used to be hard to root for them. But now, you can root for them because they have a team. Appreciate y'all watching my video. Y'all have a blessed Sunday afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And go Jags! How about them Jaguars? 38-10, baby. First in their division, 2-1.